This is the Sunny Side Up podcast.
Hello and welcome to Sunny Side Up, episode number 22. How's it going?
It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Busy week.
Very nice. Yeah, busy week. You're before I smash this microphone, you're doing finals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, college finals.
And also having to get our apartment sprayed
Oh, I hate it.
in the middle of finals week.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we're not allowed in, and our animals also have to be moved out.
Yeah, that's...
So you're going to be living in the Sunny Side Up studios for a while, are you?
Just for like an hour, maybe.
I really appreciate that they do spray. It's just
really
so
annoying. Often. They do it a lot, and that's
they do
okay.
it, yeah, like...
But like every 2 months at least.
You know
Yeah.
why?
Why?
Because there's a lot of bugs to spray.
Yeah.
People coming in and
That
moving
is
out,
one
moving in
thing.
and moving
I've
out.
never seen a bug in there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And if I do,
Yeah.
they're dying.
Yeah. So
It's good. It's
Poor
very
little
good.
So if you
bugs.
hear a cat meowing, Callisto, our cat, is here. That is why.
It'll be fine. He's
good.
He's
good.
fine.
He's fine.
Who
He's
are
just
you,
likes to
by the
talk.
way? You never even said who you were.
Well, it's episode 22. They should know by now, shouldn't they? If you're on episode 22 and you haven't watched episodes 1 through 21,
what if somebody's joined us for episode 22 for the very first time?
You should go back, not criticizing it at all, but if you don't know, you do know now that I'm Brandon, and he's Alan, she's Angel.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What's the first thing Jimmy Fallon says at the Tonight Show?
I
I'm
don't know.
Jimmy Fallon.
Does he?
Yes.
Nice. Good for Jimmy Fallon.
I'm just saying.
We're Sunny Side Up.
Just saying.
We're above Jimmy Fallon. Just kidding. I wish we
Wow.
were.
Are you challenging Jimmy Fallon?
Yes.
Man, dude.
Straight up.
Why
I
not?
challenge
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon.
Absolutely.
Yes, please. I challenge Jimmy Fallon. So if Jimmy Fallon sees this, I'm challenging you.
Yes, anything.
By all means. I'll challenge you all day long. You'll win. It's fine. But I'll challenge you.
Podcast YouTube challenge.
Yes.
Accepted.
Speaking of all the above, while you're here, if this
What?
is your first time being on the Sunny Side Up podcast, YouTube, wherever you're on, thanks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow button, whatever you need to do. You can find us on social media as well. We have a Facebook. We have an Instagram. All you got to do, search Sunny Side Up. You've seen the logo by now because you're here listening to it. So
Yes.
find that same logo. Look for it. It's there.
So he's Brandon. He's my son. I'm Alan. And Angel is my soon-to-be daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Yes.
So hi.
So we're all family.
Now that we got that covered, we're here.
Just trying to put the points together.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're all here.
It's a little
And-
tougher to follow if you're not watching the video. So
Well,
zip
no.
over to the YouTube
Yeah.
channel if you get a chance and watch the
Yeah.
video. If not, hang out on the podcast.
Yes.
I mean,
Have
you
you-
can definitely tell these two are related.
Yeah.
And then there's just me.
It's the facial hair. Please don't
Yeah.
grow facial hair trying to fit in.
Yeah, don't do
Please
that.
don't. Angel, just don't. I'd rather you not look. No.
What do you have going on
close
over
to
there today?
Christmas. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. Are you finished buying Christmas presents? You're not, are you? Either one of you are finished Christmas.
I haven't even
present
started.
shopping.
I don't know if I'm going to start. This is the life of a broke
I finished. I'm
young
finished.
adult.
I'm done. I'm finished it all.
Good.
I got
Happy for you.
$5 left.
That's exactly why I can't go in the first
That's
place.
why we're
I
not
have
getting
$5
Christmas
to
presents.
spend.
I am painting paintings for my
Mm-hmm.
cousins because that's what they wanted.
There you go.
And I already have all of that.
I think we may be loaning you a little bit of money to go Christmas shopping for us. Maybe.
No,
I
it's
think
fine.
moms and dads do that everywhere, right?
I'm
My mom
assuming.
and dad didn't give me money to go Christmas shopping. Mom and dad, where's
Did
my
they
money?
Did they at one point?
Yeah, like
Okay.
when I lived with them.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know what we're doing. Anyway, we don't need anything. Don't need anything. Don't want anything.
We
Unless
got a
you
little
got
cat
enough-
screaming.
Unless you got enough money to buy me a big dirt bike. See, that's the thing. I don't
I
want
hate-
any
If
little
he did
stuff.
had that, he'd be getting me one.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I want
So.
dirt bikes. All just dirt
I
bikes.
just
dirt
want to
bikes.
go ride and have fun. That's
I
all.
eat dirt bikes.
Yeah.
I
So I
breathe,
guess
sleep dirt bikes, and
I
I kick
guess-
cameras.
the question is, the answer to the question is you didn't buy me anything, did you?
No, I'm sorry.
Have you ever done a Secret Santa party?
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan.
No,
Yeah.
To be real with you,
Okay.
have not.
I'm not a big fan. Just for the
Oh,
simple
I did
fact
once.
that
I tried it. I got in on it last year at
It's
the office.
really hard.
Yeah, it's
Because,
just
like, you can't ask them what they want. So it's just
Yeah.
like,
so you're just
here's
buying
some random stuff.
things,
yeah.
which is kind of like what regular Christmas present buying is for me anyway. Here's some random things.
Well, we did it when I was in cosmetology.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only known those girls for like a half a year.
Well, then you don't even. but
So
you-
I had no clue.
Yeah, and you don't know who you're buying for because it's secret. Well, they
Yeah.
don't know. I guess you do.
But then
you
it's
can't
like-
ask.
I can't be like, oh, so what do you want for Christmas?
Right.
Because they're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this time around, I apologized to my coworkers at my other job when they said, "Do you want to do Secret Santa again this year?" I said, "No."
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
We got invited to a Secret Santa party, but I'm just not sure if I want to do it. I don't know because
Where?
I don't know what to do. Well, it's the
your work?
Works party. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing Secret Santa.
I'm just not sure about it.
We might have to dip out.
No, not Dirty
Sorry,
Santa.
guys.
Secret Santa.
Oh.
The Dirty Santa is where
Dirty
you bring
Santa's
a
more
gift
fun.
to a party and you exchange.
steal.
Well, it was.
Yeah, that's a dirty
In an
Santa.
email, it was like a white elephant thing, and I
Okay,
don't know what
like
that is.
That's Dirty Santa.
Dirty Santa. That's where you bring a random gift for whomever it's going to be, and you have
You have an
numbers.
obsession with papers today. Total obsession. I hope you can hear this in the microphones. He's just the papers.
Crinkling them.
All the papers on the dry skin. Stop. Just stop. Quit it. Obsession with papers today.
All right.
He doesn't
Worst.
have
Did you
free
get that
episode.
out your system now? Is it gone?
I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't think so. But yeah, white elephant. I've never
Worst.
heard of a white elephant.
I'm surprised you haven't. It's the more common term for Dirty Santa now.
Never heard of it.
Ever heard of a white elephant sale?
No.
No.
It's where they sell white elephants.
Oh, cool.
No, it's not. Go Google it. When you get some time, go Google up what white elephant means.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. But no, I don't mind the Dirty Santa gift parties because everybody brings a gift and you wrap it, you put it under the tree, then you draw numbers and the first number
Yeah.
and the second number, and then you get to steal from the other person, all that whole thing.
It's more fun.
Yeah. And it's kind of got more of an adult theme to it a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
So I have the worst Secret Santa gifts ever.
all right, cool. Well, I'm writing them down.
Okay. These are what not to bring. And I'll start at number 10 and number 1 being the worst and most popular bad.
Okay.
I keep hearing a cat meow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 10, socks.
But I would take socks.
And fuzzy socks, I would 110% take fuzzy socks.
is- well,
Sorry
it's
about
not-
Callisto.
You
if
can't.
can
I
hear
bet
him.
you can't hear it. But I don't. I want. I mean, socks, underwear, all the above. You can't really have enough of that at some point in your adult life.
Especially, I love fuzzy socks. So
Mm-hmm.
So
Number 9, something homemade.
that's just
I
rude.
don't know.
I love homemade stuff.
Okay.
What if it is like an artist who does sell their work and they give something to you?
First
That's
of all,
homemade.
Y'all quit beating up on me. I'm just reading the statistics.
Well, we're beating up on the people that made these statistics. Whoever did this is a dummy.
So you think having something homemade's okay then?
I love
Yes.
getting homemade things.
Okay. I'll remember that.
That's number 8.
Number 8's mugs, like coffee mugs.
Who?
Brandon
made
knows
this
how I
list?
feel about coffee mugs.
I
but I
like
have
coffee
a
made
mugs.
whole
this
collection.
list?
You
Yeah.
saw my collection.
Yeah.
I couldn't even
I
keep
don't-
it in the kitchen because I had so many.
I don't
made
think
this
anything's
list?
wrong with coffee mugs.
I
Who
love
made the
coffee
list?
mugs.
I want to know who made the
We
list.
have a
Well, okay,
whole
now this
cabinet
this
that has
came from
mugs.
our friends overseas in the United Kingdom, so this is a British survey.
But why wouldn't they want mugs? They drink a lot of tea there.
And this is and well, 62% say they enjoy having the Secret Santa exchange at work, but there are plenty of gifts that nobody wants to get. So it's just the top 10
Okay,
most
well then,
hated Secret Santa
What's
gifts.
the next after mugs?
Number 7,
Interested.
DVDs.
Well,
I mean, I understand that one more.
okay. Yeah, all right. I get that.
As opposed to VHS tapes. Which
I would love
be hated
VHS.
You would love a VHS tape?
VHS are
I'll
just
find you one.
nostalgic. I love. Well, they have them
I'll-
at the thrift store, and I want to buy them every time I go.
Do you have a VCR to play the
No,
VHS tape
absolutely
in? Then
not.
there's no
I
point.
just want them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You,
know.
you would watch it one time and go, what was I freaking thinking?
I
Yeah.
want it. It's nostalgic. I want the orange Rugrats VHS. The Rugrats movie.
Yeah, throwback.
Okay.
I need that.
Next one up.
Jokey gifts.
Jokey gifts.
Funny gifts.
Sometimes
Things that
they're
you think
good,
are funny.
Depends on the
sometimes they're
context.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on what
Sometimes they're cringy, so I understand that one.
it is. Yeah, okay. Next.
CDs.
Yeah.
CDs?
Music.
I understand that
Yeah.
because a lot of newer cars don't even have CD players anymore.
Right.
So
I understand
So
that
this
one.
comes from the lady that wants a VHS tape.
yes.
I guess that's really more of a. That's like asking
It's just
for
collection.
fine old china at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah,
an
it's
old
collection.
VHS tape.
It's the same thing as you have in a record player
I
out
have-
there.
Yeah.
I actually have a VHS cleaner, VCR cleaner tape.
It's, yeah.
And I started to throw. I found it in our entertainment cabinet. That's how long it's been since we cleaned it out.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I can't throw this away. This thing's probably worth more than it was the day we bought
Yeah.
it.
Never know.
For collectors,
Speaking of I have a brand new 1968 home entertainment system that we refurbished.
A brand new 1968.
Because I completely refurbished it, so it's
nice.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yep.
I found I need to get it and bring it in here. Remember what I was told you the difference between not the
I
record.
thought you were talking about the big one. Like, how you gonna
need to
get
get
that in here? It's the size of our table.
I pulled out the records and I have the Michael Jackson Thriller album. All right, it's a DJ thing.
I don't have very many.
And so, inside the sleeve of the Michael Jackson Thriller album, I think it was Thriller. Anyway, one of them. It's Michael Jackson fan club entry form. And how you can order.
Did you sign up?
How you can? Well, here's the thing. It allows. We won't be able to get the stuff before Christmas because it's 4 to 6 weeks delivery.
Oh, that's okay.
That's what
I'll
makes
take
it really
Christmas.
collectible. I'm like, wait, nobody even knows what that means anymore.
Yeah. What would happen if you tried to sign up for it?
It would just reject you. But it was
what
like,
if they did accept you and you're just
but
like,
what if you got something?
I don't know, T-shirts and
you're like,
posters
oh, here's
and,
this.
Yeah, we
like,
can't give you the
like
original thing.
$8
But
for a T-shirt and $3 for a poster, and but this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
70s?
No, 80s, but still.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 to 6
close.
weeks, 6 to 8 weeks delivery, and anything you'd order it. Honestly, this is where I'm going to start sounding really old.
It's fine. Just
Moms would take out the Sears catalog, and go, here, tell me what you want. You write it down and go, page 43, the thing, that purple one. Yeah, that I circled it, Mom. Okay, this would be like August.
Yeah.
Because you had to order it and allow 6 to 8 weeks delivery. Well, that's 3 to 4 months.
Right.
Literally, to get anything. And you kids today get it overnight.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, worst gift ever, soft toys.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like
That's
plushies?
very generic.
It just says soft toys.
If it's plushies, I would like them.
Okay.
I have a stuffed animal collection.
Yeah.
I have a lot of collections.
Yeah, just stuff and things. It's okay.
I keep hitting the camera with my foot.
I'm the only one who isn't because I have short legs. So.
All right.
You're fine.
Makeup is number 3.
I don't...
You're the
Sorry,
only
I
one
just
that...
keep laughing at Callisto meowing in the background. I mean, if it's like cheap, like really cheap, like makeup that's like $1 probably, but if it's like good makeup, then...
Yeah.
Only if... Okay, let me just clarify this. Only if another girl is buying it for you is it going to work. Because if the guy in the office...
Men, some men do know about makeup, but
Billy,
like...
well, I'm talking about the guy that fixes the copier or the IT guy that does... I mean... Or me, even. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. You don't want me buying you makeup.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, I understand that one.
Now, if I found out what your makeup was... and
I guess it does depend on, like,
So
the setting. Because, like, in a cosmetology class, it'd be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. They know what they're talking about.
So at work, though, it would require me going into a coworker female's desk or purse and creeping on her a little bit to find out what kind of makeup she wears. See, I can... Yeah. The number 2... worst gift ever, something rude or cheeky. In other words, something naughty.
I think it's funny.
Again, depends on the setting.
I think that it depends on what kind of
Some
field
of them
you work
are
in.
really, like...
But I think they're funny.
Dumb, but, like, there's a few that are funny. I don't find that kind of stuff very funny, though. I mean, I'm not gonna... Did you just hear that?
Yeah, I did. This cat is...
The cat's not happy.
He wanted to sit still and
Toward
he
the
keeps
end of
bumping
the
the
show,
camera.
you need to get the cat out.
I will
of the
get him out.
Box.
He is very cute.
Yeah. And the number 1 worst gift ever, cheap jewelry.
I could see
cheap
that.
jewelry, not
I don't know. I can
nice
see it.
jewelry, cheap jewelry. You just don't have a problem with any of this list.
It's a free gift.
Okay.
Take it.
Just say thank you and move on.
You heathen.
Okay,
you ungrateful heathen.
Yes.
Here's a couple of late entries. What about a Hulu or a Netflix?
I would gladly accept that.
Of course.
Gladly.
But that's an ongoing thing.
A Disney Plus login, a YouTube
Hey, we
TV
got that from our buddy
login.
Luke.
I'll take any of it.
All
Yeah,
right.
shout out to Luke.
Our buddy Luke that was on here a couple weeks ago. You saw him hooked a brother up.
How about
is what happened.
How about an old restaurant gift card?
I mean, I would take it. Again,
An
free
old
money.
restaurant
That doesn't
gift
have
card?
anything on it.
I mean, that's kind of crappy.
Yeah, that's pretty crappy.
But if it had some money on it.
Since you're impressed by these gifts, Brandon, I'm going to bequeath that to you. That way when you go shopping for Angel, you know what to get her for Christmas. There you go. The top 10 ideas for Angel's Christmas presents.
There you go. That's just changed the list. So, yeah. So, hey, how about some more stories?
Yes.
I think we should keep going.
Okay.
Or the first story, I guess. We haven't talked any stories, really.
That's a story.
That was a story. No, he's been talking for 10 minutes about nothing.
We've just
that's what
been
we do.
making up
Yeah.
statistics.
Yeah.
It's not real.
So Adriana Edwards used to have to walk 4.5 long hours in order to get to work as a waitress at Denny's in Galveston, Texas. First of all, let's talk about a walk in Galveston, Texas.
Oh, it is so
I couldn't
humid there.
imagine, first of all, doing that. Second of all, the crowd that's everywhere.
And it's not busy all year round.
Yeah, but still,
It's
I feel
very,
like,
very,
I don't know.
very
And-
humid.
And I mathematically figured it up. She was walking a pretty brisk walk. I can't remember what it was, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a quick walk.
She's been scrimping and saving to buy herself a car so she would no longer have to walk 14-mile trek to and from her job. It's 14 miles to and from. You're talking literally, was it 28 miles a day?
Well, and having to get up that much earlier to make sure you're there on time.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
An anonymous couple who Adriana had been serving at her restaurant earlier this week learned about her grueling commute, and hours after they paid their bill, they returned to the restaurant with a 2011 Nissan Sentra and handed her the keys. The only condition for the gift was that Adriana pay the good deed forward. She says now her money will go towards from waiting tables to start paying for college much sooner than she expected, and she is already planning on using her good fortune to help others. So, it's a cool
Cool.
deal. Very
I
nice.
Or
like it
she's
a
going
lot.
to use it for college.
Yeah, and that's neat. People just giving in general, and that's a pretty big give.
That's a
you know?
really big
Yeah.
gift.
Yeah. So
And these were total strangers, too. This isn't somebody set it up and knew her or whatever. They just walked in and goes, so you're walking. So 14 miles a day or
Yeah.
one way.
that's a
That's
long
like
way.
3 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 hours if you walk,
Yep.
Very fast.
Yeah.
That sucks a lot, but that's awesome that she's got her car now. I bet she's making it there. And
Yeah.
is it 14 miles? She's probably there in about 10, 15
What
minutes.
city? Galveston?
Yes.
I wonder if it's Houston side of Galveston or Galveston side of Houston.
I don't know.
Because if
Yeah.
it's closer to Houston, 14 miles driving takes you 2.5 days.
Yes.
Walking maybe quicker.
Actually, just walk. Yeah. Another
You
thought.
might actually get there
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
What do you have?
She's got coffee. She's
I don't
Always.
have coffee today. It's tea. My
freaking out when
throat
you get
hurts.
caffeine, though.
Always
Yeah, it's
coffee.
Earl Grey. It's a tea latte though.
Gotcha.
But yes,
Thank you, John
caffeine. I know you drink coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And you also drink tea.
It made me think about it a lot.
Yeah.
So,
you don't really drink
Not at all.
coffee or
Zero.
really tea. You do drink the occasional pop and an energy drink.
I drink an average of about a cup.
Yeah,
being,
how much do you drink in a
cup,
day?
A cup being
A mug, like an average mug.
an average mug holds 2 cups of liquid, more or less. I probably drink 5 of those a day, 5 or 6 a day. I normally drink, if you're talking about pots of coffee, a couple a day, easy enough.
Do you want to know how much I drink usually? On a normal day-to-day basis, I have 1 cup of coffee.
I know. I'm just saying.
I have it in the morning just to make my eyes and my head stop hurting, and that's all I usually
Let me
need.
tell you what I used to do before I reformed. This is true. I would start, because I do the radio morning show thing really early, like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Start with a can of pop at home. So there's a can of caffeine at home. Go to work, drink a pot of coffee on my own before 8. Make a new pot of coffee, drink another pot of coffee before noon, go to lunch, drink a cup of tea or another pop at lunch, drink another pot of coffee after work. I'm not exaggerating at all.
Wow.
Another pot of coffee after lunch, so 3 pots of coffee and 2 cans of pop before 3 p.m. Come home, drink another can of pop before supper, drink another can of pop at supper, and then stare at the ceiling all night waiting to go to sleep so I can get up
How
and do
did
it again.
it feel whenever you cut all that out?
And
Did
usually,
you feel like death?
When I cut back, every time I've cut back from caffeine, it's when I've had the flu or been sick, and you're
So
laying
you
in
already
bed,
felt that
and
anyways.
you just write it out. And like 4 or 5 days later, you realize, oh, I haven't had anything to drink caffeine. Why? I guess I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have cut back on it, and it's like being hit in the eyeballs with a ball-peen hammer. Just
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to not have caffeine withdrawals because it doesn't have any impact on me, really.
Have you drank an average of 3 pots of coffee a day and then said one day, okay,
when
I'm
I
done?
was at UCU, I drank way too much caffeine.
Okay, all right.
So
But this statistic, this is a true story. This is interesting, actually.
caffeine is actually in our blood because of how much we like coffee and chocolates and things that contain caffeine.
Believe it.
We medically are running on caffeine for real.
Yeah. And Oregon State University tested 18 batches of donated human blood and found every single one contained caffeine.
Oh, and that's not all.
And they also found traces of cough medicine and an anti-anxiety drug in many of the samples as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane to me. Wow. I don't know. I can believe it, though, because I don't know, I used to have issues, too, with it. I cut it out.
The medicine, the painkillers, or the caffeine?
Just popping it all. No.
All right.
I used to drink a lot of soda, and it was a bad deal. I had recently cut it out, just cold turkeyed it. But recently I've just figured out what portion control means. So
He doesn't crave it as much, so he
I
doesn't
don't
drink
crave it as much. But then the occasional every couple of days I'll have a Coke or Dr. Pepper, and it satisfies that man, I would love a Dr. Pepper or Coke. I mean, I went probably 8 or 9 months, and your dad did it to me. I'm blaming your dad. I'm just going to blame it. Yep, blaming him. He said, you should have this cinnamon Coke.
Cinnamon Coke. They came out with the cinnamon Coke, and he really wanted to try it.
And I haven't told him this.
Cinnamon Coke.
And he'll probably
He loves it.
He'll probably
My dad does.
He'll probably... he's going to learn about this on the podcast.
I didn't know that they had cinnamon Coke.
Okay, but I tried
go
it.
buy some.
But I tried it, and it was okay.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I think he likes it a lot. So no offense, Heath. I'm sorry, but I thought it was okay. But you got me back into drinking, and that's okay.
So
I figure, but with you helped me figure out what
he drinks more
self-control
Coke
is.
now. He doesn't drink as much Dr. Pepper.
Heath, I'm not going to let them throw you under the bus.
It's his
It's not.
fault.
It's not a bad thing.
He did not get you.
Okay, but no.
You
It
did
is
it
his
yourself.
fault.
But
It's your fault.
But he helped me understand there is a thing called control, and
I
I
don't know
figured
why you
that
couldn't,
out.
because Destiny can't have most pop. She can drink like Sprite.
But
What she does is when I get a Dr. Pepper, she takes a sip of it because she wants it, but
Well,
she knows she cannot have it.
I
and
can't,
my mom
yeah.
does the same thing
I can't.
because my mom, it hurts my mom's stomach really
Yeah.
bad for all dark pops and stuff. So.
I can't criticize because every year at Halloween I fall off the fitness wagon.
oh yeah, and just eat all the candy.
I
Every
think
year.
Halloween is like the downfall of like
It's horrible.
fitness because it's
Yeah.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and it's all this big time
and
surrounded
even-
on eating.
and this year we did really good. We took all of the Halloween candy and either I don't know. I think we may have given it to you. We gave it to somebody. We gave it away.
We don't have it.
Except for one little bowl of the Tootsie Rolls, just a small bowl that have been on the refrigerator until this week.
Now they're gone. They just disappeared. Weird.
Because it's like a drug, and I'm like, I either do or I don't, and when I do, it's like insane. So I don't do like what you're suggesting of, I can. No, it's like, poop, poop,
If
I'm
it's
back
there,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sugary things, I'm pretty sure,
So-
make us release dopamine, so it
Yeah.
makes it's addictive.
Yeah. So
Addictive, if I can
I'm,
speak.
I did.
yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. well,
Dopamine makes a lot of things addictive,
Yes.
actually, because that's what makes social media addictive and things like, I don't know, everything.
I didn't know.
Almost
it.
every addiction releases dopamine.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see the thing that makes you feel good, the chemical that makes you
It's
feel
the
all
happy
good. It's
chemical.
the happy chemical.
Yeah. So when you see like a notification pop up on your phone, it
Mhm.
gives you a rush of dopamine, so it makes it addictive.
Oh.
And it's the same kind of thing with sugary stuff.
Yes, we're talking to you on that camera.
So what
that
you're saying
needs to
is
log out on social
if you want
media.
to lose weight and still get the dopamine, just hang out on social media.
Don't do that.
And then form a
That's an
social media
awful-
addiction.
That's
Get
an
addicted to
awful
social
idea.
media while you're working out.
Don't do that.
It's-
Don't
On
do
the
that.
treadmill.
The
No.
do
social
it.
media thing
Don't do
is
it.
insane because it gives you this rush of dopamine, but also plummets your self-esteem because
Yeah.
you compare yourself so heavily to other people.
Yeah. So speaking of that kind of thing, speaking of working out, the whole Peloton thing.
What?
Have you heard about the girl?
I,
The girl,
No.
the Peloton girl, the Peloton commercials.
I've seen the Peloton
the
commercials.
stock from the stock is like millions of dollars going.
Have you not? It's like a
Nope.
What machine is it?
It's an exercise machine. It's a treadmill, computerized treadmill that you walk and you
And
look.
there's like a
and,
screen, and
yeah.
they talk to you.
And you can
want
be
one.
trained. And, well, anyway, you'll have to Google it because I don't have all the details in front of me. But this young woman was the Peloton girl, and she ended up being incredibly shamed by it. Now she's doing gin commercials.
Gin?
Gin.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's a joke, but she's sitting with her friends going, great, whatever, and she's just drinking the gin instead of doing the... But the ultimate in social media shaming, this poor actress is just being raked through the coals. It's not her fault, but I was like, wow.
That happens a lot. With like famous people and like YouTubers and people that do podcasts.
Hey, look.
Other people forget that they are still human beings.
You can hate on me all you want. I ain't going to worry about it.
No, but here, my wholehearted suggestion to the person sitting behind the screen listening to us or listening to us in their car on driving down the road, that other person in the comments doesn't matter. You don't need to comment back. You don't have to validate. It doesn't matter. Because 10 minutes later, it's going to be back to the same.
Yeah.
And just do yourself a favor and log out. Don't be the keyboard warrior, and that's what we're here for. We're here to
warrior.
Yes, we are here to kind of release you from that stress. So hopefully you can join us every week and kind of just have that release of the stress. But it doesn't matter whatever that person thinks on the other side of the camera. On the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter because it just doesn't. So I had to really teach myself that too. And so
what show are we on? Is this 23?
This is
22.
20, okay, never mind.
Yeah, why?
I thought mathematically the Christmas show. We're two shows away from Christmas now.
Yes, we are.
And this is 22, so the Christmas show will be show 24.
Oh, so close.
It was so close.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mathematically, it was all right.
It's all right. So, well, hey.
What?
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Are you tired?
No.
Are you finished?
I'm not
tired.
Are we done?
We done?
Unless you got something else. You got something else?
I can.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have to, but we can.
Doesn't matter.
Should we?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you one more.
Okay, let's go.
It's a fun story.
Okay.
The Australian Great Barrier Reef. It's Reef. The Barrier
Reef.
Reef. Yeah.
The Barrier
I don't know
Reef.
where the Elmafud came from.
Okay.
Anyway, the Barrier Reef in Australia, huge, one of the biggest reefs ever, has been dying. All right?
Yes.
Scientists have realized they can fool the fish into coming back to dead reefs by playing the sounds of a living reef via underwater speakers for real.
Wow.
and it's the sounds of crabs and such doing the clicking noises. It's a living reef is a very, very, very noisy place. There's clicks.
There's
and
a lot
pops
of things
and,
there.
You know, fish eating stuff.
Everything.
And it's the equivalent of fish smacking. All right, the fish dining hall. So what they're doing is they're taking up the speakers and pointing it out into the ocean and making the sounds of a living reef, and the fish are coming back to these dead reefs, which
bring them back to life. That's really cool.
Yeah,
that is really
underwater
cool.
speakers.
See, technology can help.
One of them's been tuned to the Sunny Side Up podcast for a couple weeks.
Oh.
And that reef is not only alive, but it's thriving.
It's the best one out there.
It's
you're
the
welcome.
best one.
You're welcome, coral reefs in Australia.
You can only imagine what it's doing to you.
Yes.
You're fishy.
On that
good
note,
boy.
thank you
I thought
for
you were
joining
gonna show
us.
us the
Hey,
cat.
wait, we got to do that before we go.
Well, you gotta move.
We got to bring the cat up. I forgot all about that part.
He's
And introduce the kitty cat. He's probably been asleep for an hour now listening to us talk.
He's like, hey, this is what I was fine.
So if you want to get a hold of us at Sunny Side Up, look for us online, Sunny Side Up Podcast, at storiesandscoopsmedia.com is the email.
Yep.
Is Callisto going to say anything?
I don't
No,
think
he won't. He won't.
Do you have anything to say?
No, he's good.
Can't pick him up. He's very heavy.
He can't think.
No, he has nothing to say.
Nothing.
He's on the spot. So, yeah, but hey, contact us. Use the email. Use our social media. If you found us
here,
on
kitty.
here, then you can find us everywhere else. Just the same logo everywhere. So, make it pretty simple for you.
Does he do kitty kisses? Oh, thanks for hogging the screen,
Oh,
dude.
he sees the window.
Thanks for hogging the
Yeah.
screen. You see that?
He's
Look
just
at
hanging
that.
out. He's fine.
Yeah.
He is all
Oh.
good.
We should have had him up here the whole show. This
I
would have
know.
been hilarious.
I know. He's just hanging out. Everybody on the audio
hang
is
out
so confused.
For after the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll keep the cat up on the table. Yeah.
Well, maybe
All
you
right.
can hear him rubbing on the mic.
But,
Hey,
we'll see you next week.
Have a blessed week. We'll talk to you next time.
All right, see you.
Bye.